Morning, you guys. It's Friday. Yay! For those of you who've been working super hard all week, this is your weekend. You get to take a break. You get to kind of chill. And I know some of you have been working like super crazy hours, especially our healthcare workers. Thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate you. We know you're putting yourself at risk on our behalf and on the behalf of others. So thank you so much for doing that. Those of you who haven't been working, it's Friday. You're welcome. You probably didn't even know that. Yay! So since it's Friday, I kind of got out some of my favorite things. My absolutely favorite candle called Volcano, and my favorite tea, Paris tea by Harney and Sons. Like seriously, favorite things in the world. This is what gets me out of bed in the morning, honestly. And because it's Friday, great mood. Got in my fridge to get out my milk for my tea this morning and smelled something completely rotten and thought, I don't care. It's Friday. I even, took advantage of some opportunities, and there was an extra cookie sitting on the stove left over from last night. I thought, you know what? I'll have that cookie and glass of wine for breakfast today. I did not have a cookie for breakfast. I wouldn't do that. So anyway, because it's Friday, I thought let's do something a little bit different. There are lots of things that we cannot do right now. Lots of things we've been restricted from. But I thought, you know what? Let's focus on some really cool things that we can do. So last night, quick story. I've been calling some of my clients that are older, or some of my prospects that I know are living alone, and just having some conversations. And one particular lady who I just met, who's older, and she just cracks me up. She has so many funny stories and just funny perspective on life. So I was talking to her, and she was telling me all of these super awesome ideas that are happening in other communities. And I'm like, you know what? We should totally do some of that stuff. I haven't necessarily seen all of those ideas happening around here, or maybe you in a completely different area and you want to do some stuff to give back this weekend. Or, tomorrow is 1 week anniversary of sheltering. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Today is, day 10 of Naked Face Confession. So we're doing like a celebration episode. Anyway, some of the stuff that we can do that I thought was super cool. One of them was some people are putting out like Christmas lights on their house. So when people are walking at night or whatever, it's just the way to celebrate, just way to lift our spirits. Other kids, like in a neighborhood, they had like all of the kids in the neighborhood come outside and do sidewalk art, write messages to those people who are walking, do some beautiful artwork on their driveway so people could admire it as they're walking by. Another great idea someone did was they went and bought flowers, and they would take them to the homes of single people, or, single moms with kids, or elderly people, and they would leave the flower on the front porch. I mean, obviously you want to do it with gloves and be super safe, because we don't want to get them safe, but what a beautiful idea. Or even better, like go take toilet paper to people around you in your neighborhood. Just do one roll of toilet paper and a little note inside of it. I'm like, that would be super funny, and, good luck finding it, but what a great idea. Another one I thought was just a beautiful idea, and every single neighborhood needs to do this one. A lot of the retirement homes and nursing homes cannot have visitors right now. Like their family cannot even come see them because it puts them at risk. And that just utterly breaks my heart, that these people who don't get a ton of visitors anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cry, they don't get to see their family. So what these kids did is they went and they bought window paint, and they painted the outside of all of these windows. I mean, they got permission from the nursing home, but they would go paint rainbows and smiley faces. And one particular lady was so excited that she was like clapping her hands, and she went and like got a marker out of her house and like wrote a smiley face back to them and waved. And I'm like, that is wonderful. That is beautiful. Every single retirement home and nursing home should have their windows painted with happy spring pictures. So that's my challenge for adults and kids alike. One of the other things that somebody's doing, like they would go put out a message to go walk the dogs of some of the elder people who are just afraid to get out. Or they've put up like a big note on their Facebook and say, you know what, I'm available. Let me go do some of these things so that you are not compromised in the process. So anyway, lots of ideas. That's why we're almost hitting a 5-minute video, which I hate to do. So go out, do something awesome for people this weekend. Celebrate by doing something physical, tangible, that's nice for somebody outside of just the stuff that we're doing on Facebook. So have a great day, you guys, and stay healthy, people.